Hi Pisces, this is Kelly from Moonpietarot. This is your general monthly love reading for the month of October 2016. And so I've already shuffled and placed the cards. So let's get started. At the bottom of the deck, you have the Eight of Rods. So this card, when this card shows up to me, it always says to me that this is a card of travel and of fast news that's coming to you, surprising news, unexpected news for this month. And whenever I get this card, I always think it has something to do with some kind of an accomplishment or an achievement or an award, something that you'll be receiving for this month. I feel like the energy of your reading has a mixture of love and career. So it makes sense to me that this would be coming through like this. I don't really feel like it's like, I feel like your focus is on work for the month of October, um, putting things into place, really. And I just feel like you may be receiving some kind of acknowledgement and something to do with perhaps career or something to do with it could be messages of love. There is that possibility, but I feel it's very minimal for some of you. But I do feel like whatever it is that you receive could give you strong emotions in regard to that. It could make you feel very loved or make you feel very appreciated for any work that's been done or anything that you've been trying to achieve in your life up to this point. In the recent past, you have the Emperor. So for some of you, this could represent someone that's someone that's in your life who could be a father figure. It could be, um, this is always a male, so it would be the Emperor is an Aries card. So it could be someone who's very fiery energy, but just kind of rules the roost, runs the show, right? He's like he just is, he could be considered like head of the household. It could also be your energy. Even though you're a Pisces, your energy could be coming across as someone that just really has it all together. You're holding down the fort. Your bills are paid. You're accomplishing things in your life. You're kind of running the show. So it really could go either way. For some of you, this, like I said, this could be an influence of a male figure in your life who has been very significant. They could be financially supporting you in some way. Um, Father figure or male figure or someone who could be a bit older who is just significant to you in the recent past and bringing you into this time in your life right now. With the Ace of Swords in your present position, I see you really focused in your mind, right? You've got new things happening in your life, and I see you being, you know, you're paying attention to what's going on in your mind and how you can manifest new beginnings in your life. Whatever things are happening in your mind, I feel like they have to do, your concentration is really, really great for the month. I feel like whatever's going on in your life at this present time, you're paying attention to it and you're really trying to get new beginnings and new things starting. Your challenge, of course, is the Ten of Pentacles. So the Ten of Pentacles talks about um, a feeling of being whole, but this has been a challenge for you because I feel like you're trying to get to a certain place in your life. Maybe some of you are trying to establish a family, you know. You could be in a place like really evaluating and concentrating on what it is that you want in the future. Some of you maybe some of you are trying to have a baby or you want to get married sometime at some time in your life or some point. So you're really focusing. Maybe you're trying to manifest these things with a partner, or if you are on your own and you don't have anyone, this could be something that you're thinking at this point in your life. Maybe this is something that you are interested in having. But it's really about you trying to secure some type of happiness in your life, not just work, but in other areas of your life, in love and friendships and family. Okay. Um, the 10 of Pentacles is also talks about wealth. So it's just there could be you really desiring to have wealth in your life, and also being able to share that with someone. And that's been that could be a challenge for you, or may have been a challenge for you in the past. Okay. And what's below you, and this is in your, your subconscious, what's deep within you, is the Two of Pentacles. So it's been kind of a juggling session for you. You may have been feeling like, you're juggling work, like you're juggling career, or you're juggling relationships with people. You're just trying to see what pans out and what goes on. You're juggling your home life. You're trying to figure out where you want to go, what you want to do, where you want to be. And this has all been like an undercurrent for you at this time in your life, trying to figure out and have balance in your life, and not drop the ball at any time. Just keeping things up in the air, keeping things going. What is crowning you is the Ace of Rods, which is great. The Ace of Rods is always a new beginning in passion and creativity and desire. So even for starting a family, you have these desires and these passions for things that you want in your life at this point. And you are trying to manifest this. This is a card of movement as well. Going from one place to the next in order to manifest your dreams. So wherever you have been in your recent past, I see you moving to the next level. You could be physically moving, you could be mentally moving yourself out of a situation into another. Okay, you could be, if you're involved in a relationship with someone, there could be a lot of passionate energy between you and you want to move it to the next level, and your partner may want that too. Okay, so I feel like, it's kind of a light energy that we have going on here with the most struggle I see you really having to deal with is this Two of Pentacles energy, and that's just really trying to stay afloat with keeping up with your dreams and your desires. But I see it happening for you. I see new beginnings. I actually feel like some of you have already manifested some things in your lives, and you're moving forward with these things, whatever ideas you have, or creative ideas, or work ideas, or things that have to do with you and what you want. Okay, in the near future you have the Empress. So you know for some of you who are in relationships or are married, some of you maybe find out that there's unexpected news of a baby coming along. Maybe if you're female and you are trying to get pregnant, okay, maybe that may come for you. You may find out this unexpected news, that you may find out that you are pregnant, which is fantastic. If you're a male and this is something you were hoping for with a partner, this could also be coming through to you. So congratulations for those of you who are who have been trying to conceive and have a baby. There is this opportunity now where it may present itself. Okay, and for those of you who are not expecting, um, I still want to say congratulations, because I think it will make you very happy. Um, but also it could be very shocking. Like I said, this is surprise news. This is shocking news. This doesn't really say how you're going to feel about it. It's just letting you know. So, also, for some of you who are not planning that, or who are not involved in a relationship that deeply, I will say that the Empress card is always a new beginning. Okay, the Empress is she's a Venus card, so it could have something to do with Taurus or Libra. So some of you may have a Taurus or a Libra coming into your life in the near future who could offer you a lot of new beginnings, earthy, sensual pleasures, things like that. Um, this could also be new beginning in your career. It could be a new beginning with family. You know, this is a beautiful card to get, the Empress. Um, let me think. Let me see what else I can get from the Empress. Um, it's strange. This just came through to me. For those of you who are in relationships or who are dating, there may be a meeting of the mother coming up for some of you. Uh, for those, I think I said for those of you who are single, there could be a Taurus or a Libra coming through. Um, but yeah, for those of you who are dating, there could be this, time to meet the mother coming up for you very soon. The old "let come meet my family" kind of thing. That could be unexpected, and it could be unexpected to the family as well. Again, there's nothing showing of how you're going to feel about it, but it could be getting your relationship, if you're involved, could be going to that next level. Okay. Um, it's funny too because right after that we have the High Priestess, and these two cards are extremely similar. Okay. Um, the only difference between the High Priestess and the Empress is that the Empress is not controlling like the Emperor. Well, the Emperor, when he is reversed, can be really controlling and manipulative, in a way. But he's they're very similar. It's funny too because you have the Emperor and the Empress in this reading. So there could be, something to do with parents for the month of October. But the Empress and the High Priestess, as I said, they're very similar. Um, the Empress is not controlling or does not try to influence the partner. Okay, this person is just very naturally organic and very flowing and is just very supportive and caring. It's like the mother type, the mother figure, mother nature, I like to think of her. Um, so for some of you, if you're a female who's going through this could be a mother. You could have a mother-father situation going on in your life that could be very supportive of you and decisions that you're trying to make in your life. That's just for some of you. But with the High Priestess in the position of you, there is a sense that you could be feeling a little secretive about what's going on. And Pisces, I feel like you do have a tendency to keep things a bit hidden in your life. Um, you're not, I mean, you do have deep emotions, but you're kind of like you keep things to yourself in a way. Not all Pisces, some of you, but you're not really, how can I say it? You have a lot of knowledge within you, and you're very spiritual, but you can at times you can be controlling in some ways in your nature. Um, and there's times that you can be manipulative in a way, but not like to hurt others. I just feel like manipulative in a way to gain the things that you want in your life, male or female. Okay. Like, I mean, for an example, you can be extremely overly complimentary to someone in order, kind of like kill them with kindness in order to achieve the attention that you're looking for or for or something. And it's not necessarily a bad thing. It's just an observation. And the advice really for you for the month of October is for you to be a bit more transparent. Try to be a bit more open and honest at the same time about your feelings, about what it is you truly want, in your life, about what it is that's going on, that's happening in your life. Okay? Um, you're a very influential person, to say the least. All right? Um, and people are drawn to you. Okay? I'm trying to see what else I can get from this. I guess it's really what's really coming through is, you know, you don't need to. I think you exhibit this magnetism about you, and I don't feel like you need to do really more than you. Just be who you are, is what it's saying for this month. Just be yourself. Just be who you are. This Empress energy could also be you kind of coming into your own because you have so many awesome things happening in your life at this time. Even if you don't see them, it's really saying for you to, get out of this energy of, actually make a gratitude list for all the things that you have. That all the good things that are happening in your life. Even if it's only one or two things, there's just something about acknowledging that. And it's saying that you need to acknowledge yourself as well, because others are acknowledging you. Other people are seeing you for what you are and how great you are and the wonderful things you're doing. Even a partner could be really just giving you this kudos that you're just such a great person, and you may not give yourself as much credit as you deserve because you are a little bit more introverted in some ways and in some areas of your life, and people could be viewing you in the position of how others see you as being a little unstable. Not so much, I'm sorry, not so much unstable, but maybe um, indecisive, emotionally indecisive, that you might be the type of person that kind of goes from one situation to the next. It's like you ride the waves, as a Pisces, wherever the next emotional wave, whenever the next, you just hop on the next emotional wave, wherever you're, like, whatever fancies your heart, you just kind of go with that. You're not you're not vindictive. You're not the type of person that, will just say, well, I'm going to do this because you did that. No, you just kind of like go with the flow. And I feel like other people view you as maybe being, maybe kind of like a hippie. I don't know where that came from. Kind of like someone who just, like the Empress, she's like really down to earth, like in a sense, like she's really like, I don't know, whenever I look at this card, I always think of like those Woodstock people, they're just really like they're dancing with nature and they're really getting into and they're really into the earth and the ocean, and and not that there's anything wrong with that, please don't think I'm judging because I absolutely love that stuff, but I think they view you as being like, I wish I could find the word, as being very like I don't know, I think you know what I mean, right? I think you have an idea of what I mean, like you're very fluid, you know what I mean? Um, and perhaps in when it comes to work, um, or when it comes to things in your life, I think like what they're saying is you need to be a little less in your imagination and a little bit more, firm in, what you're doing in your life, like a little less transparent is what I'm saying. It's not to say that how you are and who you are is a bad thing. Absolutely not. Pisces people are wonderful. I guess it's just feeling like, be make decisions based on, what you really want, what you truly want, not just what is seems good at the time, or what feels like it'll make you happy for the moment. You know what I mean? Like think long term about what it is that you really want. Your hopes and fears, you have the Fool, and we clarified that with the Three of Swords. So I feel like you could, there is a, you're being adventurous. I feel like for this month, you're being adventurous. You may have had kind of like a split from someone recently, but you're just kind of like being your Pisces self, and you're just like putting your next step forward, and you're like, okay, on to the next wave. That's kind of like that's your energy, and but at the same time, I feel like there's a part of you that doesn't want that so much. I feel like you do want to have something more stable, more concrete in some way, because I feel like it'll give you a sense of freedom. You may think to yourself at times, oh, maybe I'm a little too go with the flow. Maybe I need to like kind of put my foot down a little bit more in relationships, or kind of like, uh, step out and say, hey, this is what I want, and if this is not what you want, then okay, I'm going to go. Like not just, say, oh, okay, if this is you want. Not that you're the type of person that just allows other people to dictate, and you just like curl up in a ball and say okay and be completely humble and go away. But I guess what's coming through is, you know, maintain that level of, being able to just, the Fool is a good card. This is about travel. So, maintain that level of being able to do what it is that you need for yourself, and being happy about that, and not be too fearful that people aren't going to want to be with you because of that. But also at the same time, you can lay down the line. You can draw the line with people, and you can say, this is what I'm looking for, and this is what I'm after. Even if you don't know what you're looking for, it's time for you to figure that out, and I feel like you are with this Ace of Swords energy, because I feel like you're really going to be concentrating on, what it is that you want. You're very focused in the month of October. Okay. And your outcome, I see you working really hard. The Eight of Pentacles, this came up in the Aquarius reading I just did. The Eight of Pentacles is someone who's like committed. I see you being very committed, either in a relationship or committed in your work. You're focused, you're paying attention to what needs to be done, and you're getting it done. It's clarified though by the Nine of Swords. So you could be having a little bit of stress energy to go along with that. And I don't really feel like, if this card was in the reverse, this stress would be like severe. Okay. And you would have to really remove these swords to get rid of it. But it's in the upright. So I feel like it's like stress that would normally come along with major changes, or work issues, and or trying to manifest things in your life. You don't want to let yourself get too stressed though. Okay, not to be too worried about that. For those of you who are single, I feel like this applies as well. This reading was like super, super general, super, super general. For those of you who are married, you've got this head of household person who is very much kind of like, saying, this is what it is, this is what goes, this is how we're going to do things. And I don't really feel like you're too upset about that. I kind of feel like this person is very stable in your life, and you enjoy that stability that they offer. Um, but you're also very focused in your life, and you're maintaining balance. I feel like you are the one who is really holding down the family. You're really taking care of everyone. That's very much Pisces energy, just so very caring and giving. But and you're balancing. You're managing to balance your life with the Ace of Rods. You have a lot of new opportunities that are in your periphery right now in your life, creative opportunities, okay? And you have people around you that do care about you. If some of you still have your mother, I feel like that person somehow will be making an appearance in a supportive way for you for the month of October. Or there's just someone who's very significant, a motherly type, or your energy could just be, you exhibiting this Empress energy. the wife of the emperor. Okay, just holding it all together, you know, and going through a lot of changes, trying to be a bit more transparent and open with your emotions and your feelings, and making, trying not to be too undecided about new beginnings that may, I feel like with this, whatever this news is, for those of you who are single, there can be this, for single or in a marriage, in a relationship, there can be some indecision, whatever this situation may occur. This could be news about traveling or moving. It's something to do with work. You could be a little bit undecided, about it. Not, you're just not sure, maybe which, maybe you're thinking, oh, well, maybe I should have taken this offer instead of that one, if you're working. So there's a lot of that energy going around, but I feel like you're going to still maintain your carefree attitude. Um, the Three of Swords, I don't really. The Three of Swords is just coming through to me that you may have some, for a very small percent of you, there may have been a situation that involved three people, and someone may have gotten hurt in this situation. I don't necessarily feel like it's to do with you, but it may have something to do with you, but I feel like, you're just kind of like walking away from this because you really just don't want to be involved in, you're just, so we have the Ace of Cups. So this is definitely like, there may have, for some of you, there may have been like a new beginning in love of some sort, and then it just kind of, it fizzled out, or it didn't really go anywhere. So, and then you may have just taken this, step off this cliff, like, whatever, it's okay. You're letting it go. I feel like you're just really trying to let it go. Um, Maintain focusing on work definitely for this month, and try not to keep yourself stressed out emotionally. Don't let your emotions overwhelm your thoughts. That's definitely coming through for the end of October. Do not let your emotions overwhelm your thoughts. Okay, Pisces, that's your reading for the month of October. I hope it wasn't too choppy or anything. I hope that you were able to follow through. Please subscribe to my channel if you haven't done so. And if you need a personal reading, you can always send me an email below, or you can click on the link to my website, and that will take you to my services page and pricing, and anything else that you might need to know about me and what you need to do to get a personal reading. Okay, thank you, and I hope you have a wonderful month. Bye bye.